Welcome to Cash Doll TV. Get your gossip from me. Stay up with the tea.
Ring, ring, ring.
Yes, pick up the phone because your girl Cash Doll got the tea. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Cash Doll TV today. Just hearing the name Saved by the Bell probably brings a smile to your face. It's a name that floods you with memories, taking you back to simpler times. You remember the catchy theme song, the iconic outfits, and the hilarious antics of Zach Morris and his pals at Bayside High. Each episode was a new topic, filled with laughter and teenage drama. For a generation, Saved by the Bell wasn't just a TV show, it was a cultural phenomenon. It shaped the way we viewed high school life and became a staple of our daily routines. The show transported us to a world of lockers, pep rallies, and Saturday detention, a world that seemed both familiar and at times exaggerated. It was a place where every problem had a solution by the end of the episode. The series starred Mark-Paul Gosselaar, Dustin Diamond, Lark Voorhees, Dennis Haskins, Tiffany Amber Thiessen, Elizabeth Berkley, and Mario Lopez. The series ran for 4 seasons, airing its final episode again in primetime on May 22, 1993, rooted for their romances and maybe even learned a life lesson or two along the way. The friendships and relationships felt real, making us feel like part of the Bayside family. But behind the perfectly hair and the neon bright sets, there was a whole lot more going on than met the eye. The cast and crew worked tirelessly to bring this vibrant world to life. The series premiered in prime time on August 20th, 1989, a Sunday night. Targeted at kids and teens, Saved by the Bell was broadcast in the United States on Saturday mornings, a show that continues to resonate with audiences today. Its legacy lives on, influencing new generations of viewers. Primarily focusing on lighthearted comedic situations, it occasionally touches on serious social issues, such as drug use, driving under the influence, homelessness, remarriage, death, women's rights, and environmental issues.
Never, anytime, I don't have time to study. I'll never get into Stanford. I'll let everyone down. I'm so confused.
Jesse, hey, just calm down. It's okay.
You're right.
It's okay.
Everything will be okay.
Yeah.
I just need one of these.
Pills? You mean you really are taking drugs?
I need them.
Jesse, give me those.
I need them, Zach. I have to sing.
Jesse!
Crazy. Dangerous.
Stinks. In one word, would I use dope? Nope.
Just helped a mother get together with her son. What's so wrong about that?
Wrecking my date with Joanna wasn't funny.
Oh, like it was funny wrecking my study date the night before?
Hey, you started it, man, making me look like a jerk at the max.
Well, that's what you are.
What did you say?
You heard me. Get out of my face.
And what if I don't, punk?
Then I'll just have to make you, punk.
You might be surprised to learn that Saved by the Bell actually began on a different network, with a different name and a slightly different focus. It was originally called Good Morning, Miss Bliss. Good Morning, Miss Bliss premiered on the Disney Channel in 1988. The show centered around the trials and tribulations of a well-meaning teacher, Miss Carrie Bliss, at John F. Kennedy Junior High. The narrative was more focused on the teacher's perspective, dealing with her students' issues and her own personal challenges.
There are 3 things I ask of you. Try your best. Come to me if you have any problems, and never show up late without a great excuse. Let me guess. Hall terrorists? Word travels fast.
Samuel Screech Powers, the lovable but awkward nerd who provided much of the show's comic relief.
Hey, Jesse, listen. I'm so excited.
I know you're excited, but try to forget about me.
And the Zit Hit Machine.
Zit Hit Machine sounds like a breakout group. Wow, a building with 2 buildings, one of whom is balding.
Screech was a character that many viewers found hilarious, despite his clumsy antics and frequent misunderstandings. Zach Morris, Lisa Turtle, and Mr. Belding were all there too, in slightly less developed forms. Zach was the charming troublemaker, Lisa the fashionista, and Mr. Belding the somewhat bumbling principal. The show was a moderate success, garnering a small but dedicated fan base. However, Disney ultimately decided not to renew it for a second season, leaving fans disappointed. NBC, however, saw potential in the premise and the characters. They believed that with some changes, the show could reach a wider audience and become a bigger hit. They picked up the show, retooled it, and gave it a new title, Saved by the Bell. The rebranding included a shift in focus from the teacher to the students. The focus shifted from Miss Bliss to the students, with Zach's schemes and the gang's misadventures taking center stage. This change resonated with a younger audience, making the show more relatable and engaging. The rest, as they say, is history. Saved by the Bell became a cultural phenomenon, beloved by fans and remembered fondly to this day. Like most teen shows, the set of Saved by the Bell was not without its share of drama. They were, after all, a group of teenagers thrust into the spotlight, dealing with the pressures of fame and the usual trials and tribulations of adolescence. Relationships were constantly evolving, both on-screen and off.
Whoa, what are you talking about? Zach was at the movies last night. People go to the movies all the time.
But not all of them make out in front of their ex-boyfriends.
We were not making out. We were just cuddling. You know, Kelly, I hoped you'd be a little more sensitive. You know, at least you've got somebody.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Call ahead before I go anyplace to see if Zach's there?
Yes!
Allegedly, the castmates were all intimate with one another at some point during the series. There were crushes, breakups, rivalries, and friendships put to the test. Sometimes these dynamics spilled over from the script into real life, creating tension and misunderstandings. Navigating those teenage years is tough enough without the added pressure of cameras and public scrutiny. Looking back, it's clear they were all just trying to find their way, both as individuals and as a group. We cast said they made mistakes, but learned from them, and ultimately came out on the other side, a little wiser of the industry. Over the years, there have been countless rumors and tabloid stories about what really went on behind the scenes of Saved by the Bell. These stories have ranged from the mildly amusing to the utterly scandalous, capturing the public's imagination and fueling endless speculation. The persistent rumors was that there was widespread animosity between certain cast members. This idea of constant conflict made for juicy headlines but didn't reflect the reality of the cast's day-to-day interactions. While it's true that the cast didn't always see eye to eye, they had disagreements, just like any group of people working closely together would. Just like any other group of people who spend a lot of time together, we had our moments of disagreement but also shared a lot of laughter and good times. It's important to remember that what you read in the tabloids is often sensationalized and taken out of context. These publications thrive on drama and controversy, often at the expense of the truth. Despite the occasional drama and disagreements, there were also genuine friendships formed on the set of Saved by the Bell. They spent countless hours together, rehearsing, filming, and just hanging out, and those shared experiences created bonds that have lasted to this day. The show spawned 2 spin-off series, Saved by the Bell, The College Years for 2 seasons, a primetime series that follows several of the characters to college, and Saved by the Bell, The New Class, 1993 to 2000, a Saturday morning series that follows a new group of students at Bayside High School. The series also spawned 2 TV movies, Saved by the Bell, Hawaiian Style in 1992, and Saved by the Bell, Wedding in Las Vegas in 1994. Even today, years after the cameras stopped rolling, the cats still keep in touch and cherish the memories that were made together, especially after the loss of castmate Dustin Diamond.
The newest addition to the Max menu, Screech's Spaghetti Burger.
Oh.
Kevin?
Hey.
Oh. Kevin, you look amazing.
Thank you. I've had some work done.
Wow.
Haven't we all?
You know, it's a little weird, but great.
Kind of like Screech.
Even Bayside.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, son. Wait, I know something that'll cheer you guys up. Just stay here.
Okay. Speaking of things that'll cheer me up.
A revamp of the show premiered on the network Peacock in 2020 and starred some of the original cast and lasted 2 seasons. Saved by the Bell may have been a fictional world, but the friendships on the show were and felt very real. It's a true 90s classic. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe.